Hello and welcome to Online Baking Academy. My name is Charles, and in today's lesson we're gonna make some Swedish crackers, or knäckebröd as we call it in Scandinavia. This recipe is super easy and it is made with a sourdough starter, so whenever you feed your sourdough starter you don't need to do any discards. So it is really a versatile recipe, but if you don't have a sourdough starter you can easily leave this out because the yeast in the sourdough starter is not really important for these crackers. It just adds a little bit extra flavor to your crackers. So let's get started with our ingredients. First we're gonna need 150 grams of dark rye flour, and then we're gonna need 3 grams of sea salt. Then we're gonna need 50 grams of sunflower seeds. You could use pumpkin seeds or any other seeds that you fancy. And then we need 50 grams of sesame seeds. And then we need 100 grams of water. And then we need 50 grams of unsalted butter. And then we need our sourdough starter, and that is 50 grams as well. This recipe is really simple. You just scale off all the ingredients and then you mix it by hand. And it doesn't need a lot of mixing because we don't want to develop too much gluten. But now we are in this recipe we're using rye flour. It doesn't have too much gluten in the first place. And I really like to use the rye flour because it has a really nice flavor. Just have to come together like this. And oh, by the way, you can use you can add some oats or rye flakes and stuff like that if you like. And then you put this in the fridge for 15-20 minutes just to set a little bit, and then we are ready to roll it out. Now our Swedish crackers has been in the fridge for 15-20 minutes, and you can see it's starting to set a little bit and getting hard. But you don't want to make it too hard because then you can't roll it down. So now I'm gonna take the dough and then I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a, not a mix, but just a little bit of a, and then I'm gonna add some flour to our work surface because we don't want it to stick. Then I just make it into a nice square. A little bit of flour on the top, and then we can gently roll it down. Turn it. I mean, it doesn't matter too much because the shape of these crackers doesn't have to be precise or anything. And you want to roll it down to like maybe 2 or 3 millimeters thickness, depend on what you prefer. But the thinner they are, the faster they will become crispy in the oven. And at the same time, you don't want to make them too thin, because then they will easily burn in the oven. I think we are almost there. And to transfer them to my tray, I will roll it up on the rolling pin. This one sticks a little bit to the table. That's okay, we're gonna repair that. And then I transfer it to my baking tray. And if you don't have these silicone mats for your baking trays, you can use any baking paper. If you have some pastry cutters, you can make them round if you want. You can cut them triangular, square, or you can just bake it as it is, and then you can break up your crackers after they're baked. So here's the crackers right out of the oven. They're still very, very hot. So I'm gonna leave them to cool down before I start to break them up. And you can see I baked them so they are still a little bit soft, but they will crisp up as they cool off. I'm gonna transfer them to my table, then they will cool off a little faster. Actually, if you have like a cooling rack, it will be better. But I don't have that, so I'm gonna have to do with what I got. Now they have cooled off, and let's break them up and see how they taste. Yeah, definitely crispy. Have my sesame ones over here. And you see, I just pre-marked them with the knife, so now they're super easy to break up. And then I have the sea salt and black pepper over here. And here's our homemade sourdough crackers. Really crispy now. Really good. But we need something else. A little bit of butter. Ooh, it's melting. Still a little bit hot. And of course, a little bit of cheese. Perfect. Little snack. Really good. So that was our little Swedish cracker tutorial. And they are really, really crispy, and they came out super nice. It's easy to make at home, and it's a perfect in-between snack, or for your breakfast, or give it a go and keep on baking, and see you next time.